Oh,
Hi, I'm Dee. Kelly's pulling a face.
I'm, I'm Kelly.
And we are Sisters of
Sisters of
Stitchcraft.
Stitchcraft. Did we get it? Did
Oh
we do
no,
it?
no,
Oh, it sounded right
no.
to me.
Oh, well, it didn't my end. We'll see when the recording, when I'm editing it,
Make a
how it comes
change.
out.
Blooming Zoom calls.
So again, we're here just for our little sewing bee chat, and we like to
Yeah.
call it chat because we don't feel we can review.
We're not
They are
professional
far
enough
better
for that.
sewists than we are, that's for sure.
I mean, can you imagine?
No, absolutely. So, sports week then. What did you think?
Mm. Well, I'm going to be honest. At first, with the fleece, I thought, oh, that's a nice, easy challenge. And then they
Hey,
started
on
doing it, and
yourself,
I
Kelly.
thought, oh, maybe not. Maybe that's quite hard, actually.
I love that fleece though. I'd love to make one of those. Really
It
like
was
that.
really nice, wasn't it? And I think
Great for
very good
running with that little
for
pocket.
and
Mm.
lovely for men as well
Mm.
as women, but it'd be great for you for running
Yeah,
in
but
winter.
but that
Um,
pocket. So the thought of sports week didn't really get me excited. I'm not going to lie. I was
no,
thinking, so I was a little bit down on it. But I have to say that first one, yeah, I loved the pattern. And interestingly, that how you do the pocket there is similar to how you do like bag pockets, and
it
that's what
is.
I knew. That's
Yes, something you'd be really good at.
yeah, well, I
And I
wouldn't
think as well,
I would know how it's structured, but I wouldn't say I'm really good at it.
yeah,
Um,
you would be.
but yeah, so
But
that definitely go on.
also, what would really appeal to you as well is the fact that you could use different scraps. It was very much a
Yeah.
scrap buster.
On that note, loved what Marcus did, where he went round and got,
Fantastic.
yeah, he deserved to win because his was fantastic, and the fact he
Yeah,
did that well, just up, just took it that one stage
yeah.
further,
I
didn't
knew
he?
you would love
Yeah.
that. I was watching it thinking, you must have loved this.
I was like, genius idea, just going around and getting a bit of everybody's. And that's like something that he will always remember them for because he's got a bit of their stuff in it. So
Yeah. And I
no,
thought that was really cute, a cute idea, but also it just showed how you could use lots of scraps and put them together to make a
especially as a
garment.
block
Yeah,
yarn.
lots of,
It's
yeah,
colouring. It really, you can do that, can't you? It's really quite
yeah.
a good
It
way of
was
doing
it was an excellent
it.
pattern for that. I enjoyed that.
So yeah, so I did enjoy
I've
that and
actually
got to make
in my
it.
notes I've written cracking idea to steal a bit of everybody else's fabric.
Yeah.
Shows what a great stash busting pattern it is.
I put Marcus, super. That's what my notes
Good.
say.
Well done, darling.
So, what else did I have? Oh, I had yeah, my next bit of notes is nothing to do with that challenge, was the fact that Alex was wearing a tape romper.
Yeah,
Like,
fantastic.
loved
I
it.
noticed that straight away. I was like, oh, that looks like Dee's tape romper. How fabulous.
Super. Absolutely. Yep, great.
I,
So already
I
sports
may have to
getting fun.
I may have to make a tape romper one day, I
I
think.
think you must. Yes,
I think I
definitely.
must. My other
Anyway,
thing
back
I've
on
got
track. Go on.
The other thing I've got written down here is Luke's flag colour top worked very well. They executed that very well, I thought. And then I've put Janet, Janet, and shake head.
Oh, no, but I liked her pink and purple. I thought that was very us. You
Always loved pink,
you
bit of pink and
purple.
purple. Loved her colours. But
That's
yeah, bless her.
but the other thing it did do, think about us, is think I need to get that cover stitch out and have another go.
Yes, be a
Because
good idea, wouldn't it?
such a good finish, isn't it? And mine just chews everything up. So I need to figure out why well, it's not mine, it's yours, but figure out why it's
Ours.
chewing everything up.
Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
must have worked before I got it, but I don't understand anything
No,
about it.
no. I might when I
Yeah,
go to next time I go to Petersfield to So Creative, I might ask them if
good
they do
idea.
classes or anything and go to something. But anyway, so yeah,
Mm,
so again, slightly off key, but I did think a cover stitch, I might have to have another go.
yeah,
It's sat in the
cool.
room doing nothing. Needs to earn its keep.
Yeah, just gathering dust.
Absolutely. So what about the second challenge then?
Transformation challenge. I don't think I'd have had a clue what to do with that if that had been given to me, if I'm
Yeah, I
honest.
think it was a bit unfair saying they had to do something avant-garde because there wasn't really enough there to make it avant-garde. And I think a lot of what some of them did was nice, but it was none of it I thought was avant-garde, but they didn't really have enough facilities. No, that's not the right word. Haberdashery or bits of stuff to make it avant-garde, did they?
So I think it was quite a difficult one with what they were given. I mean, they had the pads and the gloves, so they could have done something avant-garde, I guess, but in the time frame and having the imagination, just having that imagination to be able to go, all right, yes, darling, I know what I'm going to do with this. Because I wouldn't have done. I'd have been looking at it thinking, jumper dress.
Absolutely.
Can I get away with that?
Yeah, well, somebody did do that, didn't they? Who was it that did the
Diamond with
Tasha?
the
No,
collars.
Betty did that. She did the jumper dress with a cutout bit, didn't she?
I thought that was quite striking
Yeah,
what she did
I
though.
liked
The way
that.
she used the
Did too.
collars to do
Yeah,
the cutout bit.
yeah, that was very clever. So that was sort of a jumper dress, Kale. That was on the right lines for you.
Yeah. Oh, I've put here in my notes, Alex's was good. Her outfit reminded me of the Tate romper.
We're always talking about that. Yep.
Right.
I thought Alex I can't remember what she did, but I clearly liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Oh, was it her that won? I can't remember. Yeah, so she did the long dress, which was the patchwork of different materials.
That was quite cool.
It
That
was.
was quite cool. Which one did I liked? There was one I liked more.
Janet's was really nice, but it wasn't avant-garde, I didn't think. It was a bit
Who did like the cropped top with like the bandage underneath? Not bandage, but you know, the bit underneath and then the skirt. Reminded me a bit Star Wars in the desert kind of looking.
I can't remember.
I don't think I had a clue what to do.
I
What I did like about that section was seeing the pooches,
The what?
seeing all the dogs.
Dogs? I didn't see dogs.
Yeah, like they were doing bits where they showed them at home, and a couple of them had their dogs, and one of them was skating.
Yep.
I'd love to be able to skate.
So yeah, so I again, nothing particularly I thought was that fantastic. They were all great garments, but I didn't think they were avant-garde.
Elsa's was the one I thought should have won, really.
And cool, I've put for Elsa's.
I thought that was the closest to being avant-garde, really. I think that I could have seen that on a catwalk.
Yeah, and that's what you want.
And that's kind of for me what the brief was, really.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I thought Susie's was fab as well. Can't remember what she did now, but I put fab. And then I put.
We really need to be more organised when we do this, Kelly.
We need to do it on the night, then we might have it fresh in our memory.
I think that's why my notes are so sketchy, because I thought that's what we were going to do. So I was thinking,
we were, yeah.
Straight away, and it's going to be in my head. 2 days later, I can't remember. I just got home. I haven't had a chance to look at having them through and refresh.
I thought Marcus's bunny-eared balaclava. What? Avant-garde, I guess, but not. I was just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I went into mother mode at that point. I was like, for goodness sake, you've just won the last round with a fantastic garment. What are you doing?
You got yourself right back down there, love. What are you doing?
It's almost like you didn't want to win.
Well, do you know what? I think maybe he was probably a bit overwhelmed with having won the first round.
You reckon? Yeah.
That his head was probably like mine would have been, where I just can't think of anything to do. Oh, I know. Yeah. You're a balaclava with bunny ears. It's a good idea.
Yeah. And it's like your hat didn't work last week, love. Don't do it again this week.
Stop doing headwear, man. Give it a rest.
There's more to things when you're doing this part of the competition than just doing a hat. But yeah, I just Marcus, WTF, not the brief.
WTF?
I was just so disappointed because he'd done so well, and I was like, really gunning.
It's such a shame. I mean, he's such a sweetie, isn't he?
It's like, oh, really? So yeah, I went into teacher mode.
I wasn't keen on Luke's. And I've put.
I haven't got anything on that one.
Janet's was wearable, I guess.
No, Janet's was lovely. Sorry, we're talking about the middle challenge, or have you gone on to the end?
Middle challenge, yeah.
Oh, I think because Janet's was lovely. It was like
I can't remember what she did now, but I think it was a bit boring.
It was a lovely. That's what I'm saying. It was a lovely dress, but it wasn't avant-garde.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was really pretty. It was
Well,
very much
I
like
said it was wearable, I guess, rather than avant-garde is what I've
yeah,
put.
it was like a Capulet dress. It was little puffy
Yeah,
sleeves and the full skirt. I thought it was a really pretty dress,
yeah.
but it
And
was
then
avant-garde, so there was nothing in
and,
it
and
out of the ordinary.
and then I just put, oh dear, comfort.
I got comfort.
It's
No.
such a shame. And then I've put there, we have Comfort and
She
Janet at risk,
struggled.
I think, at this point.
She struggled, didn't she? Comfort, bless her.
Such a shame.
And you know what? I think it's what is awful is everybody has got something that isn't their bag. Okay. And I must admit, I'd
Yeah,
really struggled on this week. So if this week had been week 6 or 7, she'd have probably got there. But because
yeah.
it's week 2, she's out when she probably had so much more to give.
And I think that's
Yeah.
it's a shame that anyone's got to go home at any
No, and
point,
that's
really.
what's going to happen every week, isn't it? There's always
Yeah.
going to
We're
be
always going to be left
whoever
thinking, well, they
goes,
had
that's
so
what
much
they're
more to
thinking about.
show.
Yeah. And it is really, I think it's just, I know it's the way the competition goes, but I do sometimes think, oh, it's such a shame because, it could be a certain thing that just throws, you just know that that's not your
Yeah.
thing.
Or you've just had a bad day. You picked the
Yeah,
wrong fabric. I
yeah.
don't know. It can be
Yeah.
anything, can't it?
So,
Such a shame.
yeah. So
But
what about
yeah,
the made to measure then?
wow. Alex runs marathons, is what I've put. But I thought her outfit was basic
Uh, I've not even got a note on her. Where's the note?
because it was pretty basic.
Oh, I liked it. Alex, I liked it. Oh, agree with Esme. Red banding. Rebanding. No? What's that all about? What did she do?
Can't remember.
Right,
I
I'm
just
gonna
remember
pull
it
it
being a bit
right.
boring,
Yeah,
bit
put it
easy,
up
I
on my
thought.
Instagram so I can remind myself.
Good idea.
This is
Show
this
it to
is
me.
terrible. This is so bad, Kelly. What are we like?
I
Honestly.
know. Next week, though, we'll be able to do it straight afterwards, I think.
Okay, let me know and we'll arrange it. I'm going to send you a recording. Right, so here we go. So, yeah, there's quite a bit I took from various ones. So let me just see. Oh, Elsa's skirt was dodgy, wasn't it?
It was a great idea, though,
That's a great idea. Loved the idea. I was so excited about it. Just didn't
but that
work.
was a lot to achieve in that time, wasn't it? That all that pleating.
Oh, Alex is she had like almost like pajama shorts, I thought. Sports
Yeah,
in the top.
I
So
thought it was just. I just thought it was a bit basic. Nothing
yeah,
wrong with it, but
no, yeah,
nothing special for a
absolutely
made to
agree.
measure.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Totally.
Well impressed with the fact that she runs marathons, though. Fair play to her.
Pasha's I loved. I thought the leggings, she did the javelin, didn't she? The leggings with the pocket in the back.
Yeah, I've put
I
loved
want some of
Passion's
them.
design.
Want some of them for running.
Amazing
Pocket
job.
is genius. So yeah,
Amazing job and looked great. I
yeah,
thought she did a really good job on that.
yeah, absolutely agree. Georgie's I want. I'm going to message her for the pattern.
I've put Georgie's looks great. Bit untidy sewing, but great.
I did think
Ele
that as well. There was a few threads I thought I saw.
yeah,
Mm,
there was a lot
yeah,
of threads.
yeah,
Elevated sports kit, I thought that was.
yeah.
I liked Georgie's.
Yeah,
Georgie's,
like
yeah.
I would like that sports bra, so I might have to get that pattern. I don't know whether she
Get
found
it.
the pattern or made it up herself,
Yeah.
but I really liked that. Yeah, so I would like one of those for running. I could do some new ones. Um, Marcus, I've got okay, not bad, didn't excite me.
I've put looked simple to make, but it looked good.
Yeah, it didn't excite me, but it's
No,
okay.
it was all right.
Right. It was worth being there for.
On a par with Alex's for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Luke, Paul, I've put
What did you put?
Paul.
I've put Luke using fold over elastic for the first time on the Great
Oh,
British Sewing Bee. Fair
yeah,
play. Fair play to
absolutely fair
them.
play.
Bit,
Definitely.
bit
Definitely
untidy, but looks good, is what I thought.
pushing yourself out there.
Yeah, I mean, I've used it once and it was hard.
It
So
is. Yeah.
to do it on
First
in,
two
in
times I used it, I've just binned what I made with it because it was no good. I'm getting better now, so yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. If
hats
it's
off
their
for
first
trying that.
time,
I
then
wouldn't have done, and
yeah,
I've used it once. But
definitely.
I've put for Lauren's leotard was great idea. The drawing looked fabulous, and it looked fab apart from the elastic. Bless her.
I got Lauren, stunning, glitter, exclamation mark.
Loved
Oh
the
no,
glitter.
elastic.
Exactly that.
I was literally writing down what I was saying, I think. Yeah, I love
Brilliant.
the sparkles on hers, and I thought a
I
fridging
did.
is absolutely perfect as well, isn't it? Because that's what you want to see when they're rolling
Yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no,
I just love
it
it.
was stunning. Apart
Yeah.
from that little bit of elastic letter down around the backside,
Yeah.
but it was stunning.
Yeah. It's such a hard challenge though when you're doing stuff like that. Leotards with
Oh my
elastic and
God.
lots
And I
of
mean, the
work.
fabric is hard enough, isn't it?
Yeah,
Let alone the
definitely.
elastic and
Yeah. Okay, for the
everything.
second week, really harsh.
Yeah, it was quite harsh, I thought. Whose else
Oh,
did I like?
oh,
Difficult.
shall I tell you
I've
what?
put
Comfort.
comfort. Oh, bless her.
Comfort. Bye.
I actually think hers was more difficult than it looked. And I really loved what her design. And
Yeah,
yeah, it was just a shame,
just
just a real
didn't
shame.
work, did it? But it's bless her. I feel bad now for writing that.
Oh, yeah, you should.
I did like John's. I thought, other than the fact that it didn't have much of a nod to a
If
team,
he if
the
he had
actual
only
outfit was good.
the
Mm,
outfit was great. If he had only used the red, white, and blue, and you could have done with that
easy. Yeah.
so
Easy.
easily, especially with the skirt, you could have
Yeah.
blocked that. You know, you could have made that really red, white, and blue Union
Yeah.
Jack looking, and he didn't, and he missed that opportunity because it was an amazing make. It looked fantastic. I really loved that outfit. I'd wear it, and I wasn't even going to go to golf. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was great. Absolutely. Yeah, I actually did
Yeah,
hear of somebody who's a golfer yesterday, and she said she loved it. She thought it
yeah.
was
Such a
great.
shame that
Yeah.
he went a bit light blue,
Yeah, I know.
but it
Yeah,
was a good outfit.
agreed.
Um,
Definitely. So yeah.
Elsa's, I think, apart from that skirt messing up the skirts or whatever it's called, messing up a bit, I thought her outfit was a good idea. It was Elsa, wasn't it, that did the pleated skirt thing?
Yeah. Yes, yes, because I hate doing hook and eyes as well because
Mm.
they're hooking
Yeah, I've never
plastic.
done one, so
I hate them. In fact, that's why, sorry, let's get rid of that. That's why, the jacket I've just done, it's supposed to have three hook and eyes, and I did that little button Japanesey style one.
yeah.
Much easier than hook and eyes. I hate them.
And to be honest, looks better as
Yeah,
well,
it did.
I
But
think.
yeah, so I totally would do anything to avoid a hook and eye.
For
Lovely.
me,
Yep.
for me, Pasha's was the winner. Um, yeah, I think I would have chosen her for the winner on that one. I really liked her outfit.
I also think Susie's was really good. And I think the only problem with Susie's was those back panels didn't quite match, did they? But I
Oh
thought
yes, I
the
haven't.
front was fine, it was just the back. And I thought actually the amount of work that went into that, those two little things were
What?
like,
Why didn't it occur to her to cut that on the fold on the back rather than do the seam on the back? That I guess it's just one of those under that pressure. But yeah, I'd forgotten I had another page of notes. I was thinking I haven't written anything about Susie's. I have. I put poor Susie not matching.
yeah,
Why didn't it occur to her to cut it on the fold?
yeah, that worked. She worked so hard on that, and I thought that was such a shame because I really liked it. I thought it looked really good. It was just and it was only the
It was
back. Wow.
it was great. It
Yeah,
was great. It's a shame. It's a
yeah,
shame.
absolutely. So
Um, I've put poor comfort, the collar, such a shame because it had real impact.
yeah, absolutely. Always the collar that gets you. See, collar, two
Well, do you
knocked
know
out on the
what?
collar.
I get it. I haven't really tried collars.
So
They
I
scare me a
had,
bit.
I was stressing out about my collar. I don't know if you saw the comment from Neil because I tagged him in my post about my jacket saying,
Oh, and I haven't seen it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
completely sympathise with him last week because I've had to unpick that twice. Rah, rah. And he put back and he says, "Thank you for appreciating the hard work of the collar," or something. Hashtag collar stress helpline. So I was thinking,
Brilliant.
when I saw hers come up, I was like, "Oh, collar stress helpline."
Yeah, bless her. I mean, she messed two up, didn't she?
Yeah. So
So
such
what have I
pain. And
put?
again,
Janet's
Don's was a collar issue as well, didn't he? He had a problem with his collar. So
so hard under that time pressure.
collar.
To get that right under that time pressure,
Oh, it's so hard. Yeah, absolutely.
I've
But
put Janet's looks fab. It was ill fitting and should have left that panel out. But other than that, it was fab. If she'd have left that panel out, I think that would have looked beautiful. And I think it would have fit better as well.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, because that was because it was similar style to Lauren's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
Lauren's elevated hers that little bit more with the good fit and the glittery look.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
mean,
think Janet went for something
fabric.
easy with the Ukraine colours, didn't she? It
Yeah,
was
that
just
was
the
great. Yeah.
colours.
And it was quite a
Uh,
shiny fabric, which looked quite hard to work with, which is probably why
yeah.
it wasn't great, wasn't it? Because I
Yeah.
imagine it's quite difficult to work with that. But all in all, I thought she did quite well.
Yeah, me too. And then
So
I've put at the end, yay for Georgie. Not my favourite outfit. I think Pasha's was my favourite. Sad to see Comfort go, but it was the right decision.
yeah, I agree. So I was pleased that Georgie won. I really liked hers, but then I quite liked a few of them, and I just thought it was such a hard challenge with the fabrics they were using. They all did a really, really good job, really.
Yeah, it's just that time pressure and having them coming and looking over your shoulder and the camera
Talking to
crews.
you, and
I
yeah,
can't even imagine.
no, definitely not. So
It's
there we
hard
go.
enough on your own, isn't it, in your sewing room?
Yes, definitely. So I think we've got 6 minutes left, so I suppose we better wrap this up.
Yes, I guess
Really
so.
appalling chat about it. I think I'm just
Oh
going to read
well,
out. I'm just going to read our chat on the night.
that's what we need to do.
I'm just going to publish that our chat that we have online because
We'll be all right next week because we can do it straight afterwards.
yeah, okay, cool, and then it'll be fresh in our minds.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
hopefully.
that's why my notes were sketchy, but I have to say it wasn't a week that excited me because it's not hugely exciting sewing if you're not into that.
It's everyday wear, isn't it? Sportswear. It's walking the dog, going running. It's not
Yeah,
dressing up and wearing your shoes and all of that malarkey.
yeah. So it's good, but see what next week brings.
Quite excited.
What's next week? Do we know? I can't remember.
I try not to look at that bit because I don't want it to give because they show bits of it and that really annoys me, all the spoilers. So I mute it and then turn it off. I don't want to know what's coming. I want to be surprised.
I can't remember what it was. I think I was messaging you at the time going, "Are you free?"
Yeah, and I'm like snoring in bed. I was in bed by 7.
So yeah. So there we go. There's our appalling
Right.
chat. And next time we promise to do better, people.
Yes. Apologies. Well, we'll try to do better.
But I guess you're used to us and our
Yeah.
now.
Thank goodness. And we do
Oh,
promise that we will
fantastic.
get some together videos done soon
Yes,
where we're in the same place at the same time.
definitely. Yeah. So Haley Jane was the last one, but that was only a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
So
I know.
we get that
Feels
one.
like ages ago.
It's just that because we're doing this weekly, it comes around a lot quicker, doesn't it? So
It does.
but yeah, there you go. Okay. Wow, lovely to see you and have a chat and happy
Always
sewing,
a pleasure.
everyone.
Yeah, and happy sewing. Bye.